welcome to Mason High School tonight for ICRC volleyball. I almost said basketball. We're a few weeks away from that. It's Division I volleyball tonight as the Mason Comets are hosting the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. Hello, I am Bill Bretz. Glad you have joined us here for this non-league game between these two teams. Both these teams have wrapped up their leagues this year. Mount Notre Dame came in second in their conference. Mason won their conference for the 5th straight year. Matter of fact, right now the Comets finished the season with a 47-game win streak as far as league games go. So, I'm sorry, not 47, 52. I thought it was more than that. 52. So, they congratulations to them. Congratulations to both teams here. Mount Notre Dame comes in ranked second in the state, though, Division I. So we have a good game. And Mason earlier in the season was ranked in the top 20 in the state. The Comets are coached by T. Ann Meyer. She is in her 15th year, but it'll be her last year at Mason. And she and her husband are going to be moving to Atlanta. He got transferred to Atlanta. She is not here tonight. She's home with a family matter. But when we are streaming this live, so if you're watching us, Coach Meyer, I know you're going to be yelling at your TV set. So, but anyway, she's going to be her assistant coaches tonight are Alyssa Collins and Eric Strausel. Chris Levitt in his 3rd year at Mount Notre Dame is 15th overall, and he is. We'll talk more about him in a second because we're going to have our national anthem right now. So we're going to step out for just a moment. We'll be back with more action here at Mason High School.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.
This is media for your community. This is ICRC TV.
I mean, I don't totally know what opioids are, but I mean, it's not like he's gonna know either. So.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about drugs, and they'll be 50% less likely to use them.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
On air or online, this is media for your community. This is ICRC TV.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to ICRC TV Sports. Three-pointer. Got it! In for the Comets score. Win! Comets win! Yeah!
All right, and we are back here at Mason High School. Bill Bretz, glad you joined us here for Division I volleyball non-league tonight between Mason Comets and the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. And there you see Cougar coach Chris Levitt. As we said, Chris is in his third year. He switched positions with Joe Burke, who is a longtime coach over there. Joe's over in the sidelines, too. He's still there as an assistant coach. He did switch places 3 years ago. And nothing has changed in the program, that's for sure, because Mount Notre Dame, one of the most solid, if not the most solid, volleyball programs in the state. We'll go over some of the key players here in a second, but we're getting ready for this game. And Mason gets point number 1 here. This is how it works here with 5. It's a best of 5. The first 4 games go to 25 points. It's rally points, which means the teams score each time something happens there. And then if they have to go to a 5th game, it goes to 15 points. You have to win by 2, though. And right off the bat here on that one, Mount Notre Dame Cougars, that's Carly Hendrickson, the junior. She came in this game with 358 kills. That's number 1 in the GGCL. She's just got number 359 right there. Tie ball game at 1. And Mason answers with Annie Lockett, a senior. She leads the team with 159 kills, 6th in the GMC. Transfer from CHCA. She's a Mason resident. She's going to play her volleyball at Eastern Michigan next year. Mason's now got a free chance for a free one. There is again, and that's good. It's by Annie Lockett again. They took advantage of somewhat of a miscue on the Mount Notre Dame side. The ball went kind of out of bounds, and they had to regroup. Gave Mason a chance to now take a 3-1 lead. And we're going to have a push on Mount Notre Dame. Mount Notre Dame's key players you're going to be seeing is Carly Hendrickson, Brianna Asbury, Ava Wolfer. Go over the rest of them here in a second. And once again, it's Hendrickson. The libero is Anna Curran, Megan Wolowski, Katie Wilking, Sarah Spatz, Krista McBride, Maggie Bukovic are the people that you're going to be seeing most often on the Mount Notre Dame side. They have the serve. Nice dig there by number 2, Hendrickson. Or 3, I'm sorry, Asprey. And that is put away very quickly. It looks like Allie Crispman from Mount Notre Dame. 4-3 now. Mount Notre Dame trying to tie the game. Walewski is serving for the Cougars. And that is good by Annie Lockett again. 5-3 ball over on the Mason side. Mason, we're going to see their libero is Lauren Tarati. She's a senior. Ella Baiki, Chloe Warburton, Kylie Wall, Gabby Rosano, Annie Lockett, Marilyn Popwell, Chloe Pierce, Brooklyn Darby, as Mount Notre Dame gets the ball back on that. The reason we're playing, we just say all those names is because the coaches run these players in and out so often. We really don't have starters, per se. Hendrickson now serving though for the Cougars. Nice job by the libero, Tarani. And that is put away by number 16. That's Krista McBride. She's a senior. Ties the game at 5. Into the net, Mason ball. Serving for Mason is Annie Lockett, who's been a key so far in this 6-5 lead that the Comets have. Nice save by number 4, Warburton. Notre Dame's got to get it over on this one. McBride, deep, but she gets it over. And put away by number 6. That's Allie Chrisman. Second kill in a row for her. Ties the game at 6-all. Once again, you see Coach Chris Levitt on the bench for the Cougars. And that's going to be an ace. Arati could not handle that one. Number 5 serving is Audrey Wolfer. She's had 11 serving aces coming in. That's number 12 for her. This time Torani got it. And Mount Mason with the point ties it at 7-all. The game has been close here. Mount Notre Dame this season has only gone to 5 games in any particular match this season. It's against Mercy McCauley earlier. They won it in 5. Mason's only gone to 5 once, and that was the first game of the season against St. Ursula, a loss in that game. Ella Baiki serving, and Baiki's got 2 straight aces, giving the Comets a 2-point lead. See Baiki again. Baiki is a junior. McBride, and that's in. McBride with the kill. 9-8. Allie Chrisman now serving for the Cougars. Nice job by Mount Notre Dame saving that ball. And this time they put it in, and I think it was number 13, if I'm not mistaken, Marilyn Popwell, senior. See this again. It was Popwell. She had 142 kills coming in. Now, ball out of bounds. Ball back, side out to the Cougars. Cougars finished the regular season 6-2 in the GCL. Seton the winner this year. And that is Popwell again. Mason with the ball back. Comets have been playing very well tonight in this game. Torati serving. Little touch, but nice job by number 15, Brooklyn Darby, to save that. This one, though, is put away by number 9. That's Katie Wilking, a sophomore. Number 7 serving is Anna Kern, and libero for the Cougars. And that ball just tipped over the net there by 13 Sarah Spatz, and good enough to tie the game at 11 all. Anna Kern, a senior. If you're not that familiar with volleyball, if you're wondering why the libero wears a different jersey, when we get to a break here, I'll explain to you the official volleyball definition of a libero. And that is good. That's by Annie Lockett again, senior. I'll tell you right off the bat, though, I'll give you a hint. That person is a defensive specialist. There's Hendrickson, that's too deep. Mason now with the ball. I don't think either team, if my memory is right, have more than a 2-point lead in this game. Marilyn Popowell serving now for the Comets. Oh, Maryland just right over the net there. Hendrickson, though, puts it away. Tied at 13. Nice dig in there by Asbury. Pawlowski serving for the Cougars. Oh, shot out of bounds. Shot right at Asbury. She did everything in the world to get it over the net, but it was just a bit too deep. So Mason back on top by a point. Chloe Warburton, a junior, serving. And that's good. I believe that was Hendrickson again. Nope, it's number 6, Chrisman. Hendrickson, though, is serving now for the Cougars. And Mason could not handle that. Cougars up by 1 now. As I mentioned, I don't think any team's been more than 2 points, and as I said at the beginning there, that is important to know, because you have to win by 2. Alyssa Collins, Eric Schatzel are serving as the coaches tonight for the Comets. McBride blocked by the Comets. Now the Comets come back. Nice volley, and that stays in. Nice directional hit there by Allie Chrisman. You see this right now. Watch, she finds right on the line. And it is in. 2-point lead now. Trying to get to 3 points for the first time tonight. Oh, great job by Kern. But Mason prevails. And it's Lockett again. Not Lockett again, I'm sorry. It looked like it was it was Brooklyn Darby. McBride finds an open spot on the Comet side for a point. Cougars up by 2, trying to get a first 3-point lead of the night, and Audrey Wolfer, senior, now serving. And she does. That ball was tipped up by Charani, but it was a bit too deep for her. She came right over the net, and there's McBride right there to get the hit, and we got a timeout called by the Mason Comets. A little bit about Chris Levitt over there. Joe Burke, as we said, was there for a long time as a coach there. And Joe actually coached Chris in high school at Moeller. So, and then they switched places a few years ago. And one of his assistants over there, you see Danny Shavinsky. She's an MMD alumni and was part of their three-peat state championship team, 13, 14, and 15. She was first team All-Ohio in 2015. She assists over in the bench. So it's a nice to have an alumni come back and help you with your program. We have seen that in several programs around the city. Mount Notre Dame, they hold the record for the most state championships by any volleyball team. They have won 9 state titles. The last one was in 2015. We'll talk more how that GGCL has dominated the state championship over the years. We get a break here. Back to action now. Audrey Wolfer. And that was put away by Katie Wilking, the sophomore, and now a 4-point lead for the Cougars. Nice set from Wolowski. Wolfer, that's out. Mason now back within 3 in their ball, side out. And number 2, Ella Baiki. Back serving again now for the Comets. A little tip over the net there by McBride. And then a kill put down by Brooklyn Darby. Mason now has climbed back within 2. 19-17. That's out. Our officials tonight, Darren Irby, King Gallo. 2 veteran officials here tonight for this game. And that is out. Just out of bounds, according to the line judge. Outbound foot now. 4-point lead again, and that's out. So Mason ball back again, 3-point lead. Brooklyn Darby, junior, is serving. Both teams, nice volley going right now. Oh, a little indecision on Mount Notre Dame's part. Keep it alive though. There's McBride. Darby, nice save. And they're going to say she's in the net. So Mason with the ball. That was probably the best volley we've had all night. And the Comets back within 2. Darby. Oh, Darby was trying to put it right over the net there. She was a little bit short. So the Cougars 3 points away from winning this first game. Brianna Asbury is serving. Oh, nice block by Mason. Hendrickson, they're ready for her that time. Hendrickson, that's blocked out, but this time it's blocked out of bounds. Mount Notre Dame ball. Hendrickson, another kill. See, Hendrickson was blocked, but then they blocked it out of bounds. 2 points away from securing the first win here in this game. Asbury serving. Line drive serve right over the net. Nice job by Kern to save that one. Another good job. That's Asbury on that one. And Hendrickson puts it away. Here we go, game point. And Mason's going to call a timeout. Kind of ice the server on that one. Now Notre Dame's got a couple of players that's already committed to go to college. Carly Hendrickson, the junior, only a junior, but she's already committed to go to Florida. Allie Christman, a senior, she's going to Robert Morris. And Megan Wolowski, senior, she's going to Ball State. On the Mason side, Annie Lockett's going to Eastern Michigan. And Marilyn Popwell's going to be up in the state of Michigan, too, at Hillsdale College. So congratulations to those college commits. It has been a strange season, that's for sure. There's no doubt about it. They do love their seniors here, as all schools do. It has been a very interesting season. One of the things you're going to see is usually the players change sides. They do not change sides anymore. Everybody stays on the same side the entire game. That's one change you'll see. And that is it. Mount Notre Dame wins first game 25-19 over the Mason Comets. We're going to step out for just a moment. We'll be back for game number 2.
On air or online. This is media for your community. This is ICRC TV.
Hey, you saw the Doughboy statue there right at the end of that PSA. And you got to watch here on ICRC TV. Our own Josh Semstrup did a great job of putting together a story about the Reading Doughboy and about the World War I vets that were honored by that, and you got to see it. It's really a great production here. Okay, so libero. What does a libero do? I'm reading now from the official volleyball rule. Libero is a player specializing in defensive skills. They wear a contrasting jersey color. You can see these two teams do. They cannot block or attack the ball when it's entirely above the net. When the ball is not in play, libero can replace any back row player without prior notice to the officials. So there you go. As we said before, and when it goes right down to it, they're a defensive specialist. You can see number 7 over there from Mount Notre Dame. That's Annie Curran. She is their libero. And then Lauren Tarani, a senior, she is the libero for Mason. Okay, so Mount Notre Dame wins game 1, 25-19. Is the best of 3. As we said, the teams will not change sides. Everybody stays on the same side. Usually they did their warm-ups, they do it together. They don't do their warm-ups together anymore. Each team has their own warm-ups. So those are some of the things that are different. So ICRC football will be a non-playoff game this week, if you want to check that out. Loveland Tigers at the Milford Eagles. Yeah, it's a battle of the bell out there in the east side of town. He did the Milford Eagles a couple weeks ago. They had a tough time with Winton Woods. Eagles hoping for a little more success this week. They got knocked out of the playoffs. Both teams got knocked out of the playoffs first week. Milford by Coleraine. So they will play a non-league, non-playoff game. Actually, I believe that's a league game, though. So they both are in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. So that will be the ICRC Friday night football game. We're working on a Saturday game, so I won't say anything about it. Because if it doesn't come about, then you've never heard anything about it, right? So we're working on one on Saturday night. All right. The Comets will be serving first. Brooklyn Darby, the junior, is back. Ready to get game number 2 going here tonight. Bill Bratz, glad you have joined us here on this mild evening here in October. Boy, the weather has been great. I can't remember. I've done football games for 6 weeks. I can't remember having as good as weather as we can. When you know it, in a pandemic year, we get great weather. No thunderstorms, no wind delays, no lightning delays. Just great weather. I hope it keeps it up here for the rest of the season. We don't have to worry about weather right now because we're inside here. And it's Tarani was serving. And Hendrickson starts game 2 like she started game 1 with the kill. Riley Hendrickson, the junior. 358 kills coming in, 69 digs, 22 blocks, 24 serving aces. He's an all-around player here for the Cougars. And if you've watched Cougar volleyball over the years, they have no lack of talent, that's for sure on that side. But this Mason team has been the cream of the crop out in the GMC for many years, although interesting that in the playoffs, in the postseason, Mason has only made it to the regionals once. That was in 2009. Ball's out of bounds, so it's 2-1 now with the Cougars' Megan Waluski serving. And that is blocked. And it is Cougar ball. Get the point on that one. Nice job on the net there. Looks like Sarah Spatz was one of the players in on that. Good job by Mount Notre Dame. That's Asbury. Oh, another good job and over the net. What a job by Megan Waluski. And Mount Notre Dame with a couple of great moves on that volley gets the point. And now we're up by 3. Hendrickson, that is out. Mason ball for the 2. Chloe Warburton serving. Hendrickson blocked, but gets it down anyway. Couldn't see it exactly happening because where I'm sitting right here, unless I'm looking at the monitor here, the official is blocking the net right in front of me. Hendrickson serving. And that's too deep. Mason comes back. 5-3. A couple substitutions being made. Tell you how well see the serve by Lockett. McBride. That's out of bounds. McBride with another kill. To show you how strong the GGCL Girls League is, which is only 5 teams. Seton, Mount Notre Dame, Ursuline Academy, St. Ursula, and of course Mercy McCauley. Those are 2 separate schools now in one school. So 5 schools in the league. Keep that in mind as we keep this story going. And ball is net ball, I think, in the player into the net and goes over to Mount Notre Dame. They have a 4-point lead right now. Now, Mercy McCully finished last in the league. They're 0-8 in league play. 7-9 overall. And that ball looked like was number 14, Chloe Pierce. And a couple of substitution right here. So now keep that in mind now. Mercy McCully 0-8, 7-9 in the season, right? So here's the state rankings now, Division I state rankings. And you say, oh, well, not a particularly good year for the Mercy McCully, right? And that ball is out of bounds, and it's Mason's ball. Mercy McCully is ranked 14th in the state in Division I. 14th in the state with no league wins. That's because the 4 teams ahead of them are all in the top 6 in the state. And that's off of a Mount Notre Dame player. So Mason, who was down by 3 and now have clawed back to within 1. As Darby is serving, I'm sorry. Something going on over the bench. Ken Gallo is writing some stuff down over there. Okay, we're ready to go. Right, little touch right over the net there for McBride. And the Cougars are back to I see. They had a little bit of a problem with the scoring. That was it. Because now, instead of, it was a 1-point difference it showed on the scoreboard. Now it is a 4-point difference with Mount Notre Dame trying to get to 5-point lead with Woofer serving. I'm sorry, Asbury serving. And that ball put over net by Gabby Verzano. She's a senior, first time we called her name tonight. Torati is serving for the Comets. Partially blocked, but Mount Notre Dame gets it back. Henriksen. Oh, blocked, but now Mount Notre Dame got it back in. Henriksen's going to try it again, and once again, and it's going to be a push here on Mason. So in the state poll, Mount Notre Dame is 2nd, Seton is 3rd, Ursuline is 4th, and St. Ursula is 6th. 4 teams in one league in the top 6. And the last place league team is in 14th. Now, how strong is that league? Might be the best in the country. Certainly in Ohio. Hendrickson blocked again. Nice job by the Mason front line. Oh, Darby with a great save. Hendrickson trying again. This time she finds it for the kill. She persevered. Five-point lead now for the Cougars. Curran serving. Mason had a little bit of trouble with it. Now they get it over. And how about Darby? From the back line, she knocks it over and finds its spot right in bounds. Watch this. I think she expected them to start setting it up, but players just watched it and dropped it. Well, Marilyn Popwell ready to serve now for the Comets. Henderson, whoa. I tell you what, that young lady can get up in the air and over that net with authority. And timeout by the Comets. So going back to GGCL, Seton won the title this year. This is actually the first time Seton has won the title in GGCL. We're going to see this play again. That is authority right there. Pierce didn't even have a chance to react to it. Seton won their first title since 1997. Their 9th league title in the GGCL, which is one of the oldest leagues around. Mount Notre Dame has won that title 8 times in last year. So as far as state championships go, the GGCL has had, are you ready for this? 34 state championships. And if you count the co-ed division, that number goes to 41. Mount Notre Dame has won the most, 9. And ball is inbounds. Nice job by the Comets. Bring it back from 4. They're first on the list. Second on the list is St. Ursula with 8. Third on the list is Ursuline with 7. Seton has 6. Mercy has 4. Alter has 3. Roger Bacon has 3. And Fenwick has 1. Quite an impressive display of state championships. And that's part of the reason why, is when you have talent like that. Although this Mason team, as I said, out in the GMC, they have gone now, this is their 5th season in a row, they've gone 9-0 in the league. We said at the top of the broadcast, Mount Notre Dame's with the point, they have won 52 straight league games. Ball is out of bounds. 14-9. Annie Lockett's going to have the lead. Their last 72 games, league games, Mason has played, they are 70-2 in the GMC. Very impressive. And nice block by Pierce, Chloe Pierce. Looks like Gabby Marizano was also in on that. Yeah, we'll give most of that to Pierce. That's a nice job. And ball out of bounds. 2 straight points quickly here by the Comets. Trim that 5-point lead now to 3 points. Luckett is still serving. And ball off of a Mason player goes to Mount Notre Dame. They stop that 3-0 run. 15-11. That's Darby. Strong move by Brooklyn Darby. Puts it away. Comets side out. Bikey back to serve now for Mason. See Marilyn Popwell, Darby there in the front line, along with Rosano. This is kind of a free ball, and it drops a bit too deep there for the set, but now Mount Notre Dame with the ball back. Crispin serving. And that's out. So the Cougars back to that 5-point lead again now. And we have a timeout. Looks like Mount Notre Dame's going to call a timeout this time. Before we get out of here tonight, we'd like to thank, first off, Scott Stempel from Mason Athletic Director. Thank you so much, Scott, for hosting us here. He has done a great job. We do a lot of events out here, a lot of football, a lot of basketball, volleyball, so on out here. Scott is really, really good out here at hosting us, so we appreciate it there. So also, I'd like to thank Dylan McKinney, assistant there in the athletic department, supplying us information. Of course, Tyann Meyer, Chris Levitt, the coaches. Our main man, Josh, out in the truck there. Josh, my hat's off to you. My mask off to you or something, I don't know. And, of course, our ICRC volunteer crew. What a crew we have here. And I think you're going to see some of those crew members coming up right there. Chris Levitt. Up, won the first game. He's up by 5 in this game. And I think that's going to be a hold on the part of Mason. Didn't have control of that ball right there. Both of these teams are not done with their regular season yet, by the way. That's out. Mount Notre Dame will have a home game with Springboro, and then they finish up with a home game. That'll be on Thursday the 15th, Saturday the 17th. They finish up with Notre Dame Academy. That's an 11 o'clock game, I think. Or 1 o'clock game, sorry, 1 o'clock game. It'll be the home games. McBride with the kill right there. Mason Comets, they have a tough one coming up on Thursday. They'll be at Seton. And then they finish up on Saturday, 12 p.m. right at noon with Turpin out of the ECC. Then both, of course, next week we'll start the tournaments. We'll talk more about that here as we keep going in this broadcast. Meanwhile, though, 6-point lead for the Cougars. Nice job by Mason to keep that back. But that is Hendrickson. She's only a junior. Both of these teams are teams that you've got to say they don't rebuild, they just reload each year. Both teams have been solid for so many years. Mason Comets. They've had a winning season every year since 2013. Mount Notre Dame has had a winning season even longer than that. I only go back to 2010 on my stat sheet that I have right now, but during that period of time, there's only 1 year they were under 20 wins. Well, this time trying a little dink shot there by Hendrickson. Nice control by the Mount Notre Dame. But this one time is put away by Marilyn Popwell, the senior. Comes back the other direction with the kill. Arati serving. Oh, yeah, and that just right over the net. You know, a few years back, you know, you follow volleyball over the years, that would have been side out to the Cougars. But now if it touches the net, as long as it goes over, it's good. You can almost try it again, it looked like. Anderson blocked, and Mason could not return it. 22-16, 3 points away from securing win number 2 here tonight for the Mount Notre Dame. Annie Curran now is serving. And that is off of a Mount Notre Dame player, and it goes over the Masons. So Comets now back to within 5. They need a bit of a run here to keep in this ball game. Popplewell serving. Henriksen, once you get in her hands, though, not much else you can do. Six-point lead. 2 points to go here to secure this match. Megan Wolosky serving. And they only need one more. Game point coming up. Notre Dame on the verge of winning their second game here tonight. And they did it. 25-17 is your final in this second game. Got a story to tell you when we come back here concerning one of the Mount Notre Dame players. So we'll get back with that story here in just a moment. Let's step out for just a second.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to ICRC TV Sports. Three-pointer. Got it! In for the Comets score. Win! Comets win! Yeah!
Brett's back here at Mason High School. I think a lot of people know, following the news here a couple of 3 weeks ago, about the tragic incident that happened up in Dayton with the former Moeller student, basketball player, golfer, Michael Kern was killed in an incident up there, in a vehicle incident. I don't think they really have it all figured out yet, but it's been very, very sad for the Moeller community, but also for the Mount Notre Dame community, because his sister Anna is the libero for the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. So it's been a very, very rough time. You can see the girls wore that particular shirt you see right there during warm-ups. Keep going 25. That was Michael's number for the basketball team at Moeller. And so our thoughts, heartfelt sadness goes out to the Kern family and to the Mount Notre Dame and Moeller communities. Very, very sad incident. And but I tell you what, you know, these players have kept going here, and also over at Moeller too. Moeller struggled during the football season, but had a great win in the first game of the playoffs. So you got to think right now they're playing for Michael. So, but all right. Mount Notre Dame won the first game 25-19, won the second one 25-17. This is game number 3 now. If they win this one, they will win the match. That'll be their 15th win of the season for them. Now, both of these teams in the postseason, they both have first-round byes. Mason will play the winner of the Milford-Winton Woods game on Saturday, October 24th at 3 o'clock. That'll be at Lakota West High School. And Comets are number 7 seed, Mount Notre Dame number 2 seed. They will play the winner of the Hamilton-Princeton game also on October 24th at 1 o'clock p.m. at Lakota East High School. So Mason number 7, Mount Dame number 2 seed. Of course, the Seton is number 1 seed down here, just simply of what they have done this season. Mount Notre Dame lost. They split their season. They beat Seton the first time in 4 games, and they lost to them in 3 games. Meanwhile, Mason hasn't lost to anybody in the GMCs since all the way back in 2015. It's the last time they lost a GMC match. They're up 1-0 in this game number 3. Hendrickson. I believe Hendrickson has had the first point for Mount Notre Dame in all 3 games so far. That front line now of Wolowski, Spatz, and Hendrickson. Annie Curran is Libero is serving. Out of bounds. Side out to Mason now. Marilyn Popplewell now serving. See the ball out of bounds. Popplewell, far left corner. And that is out. She was trying to find that back corner. It was just slightly out. 2-all. Walensky serving. And that was Popplewell, but Cougars save it. And this time it goes blocked by the Cougars back at Mason. Cougars get the point. Wolowski still serving. And Mason with the kill on that one. That's Brooklyn Darby. She's done a good job tonight. Both in sets and in kills right there. And that's out of bounds. So back to the Cougars. I think it's interesting. Mount Notre Dame is ranked 2nd in the state, and Seton is 3rd. Seton's already won the league. Seton's #1 seed. I think people are so used to Mount Notre Dame being up there. It's been a while since Seton had this good of a team. I think they're quite used to it yet. Once again, you see coach over in the sideline. And that ball is good. See what this was. I believe it was Lockett. It was. Annie Lockett, senior. Lockett now serving. Right over the net. Look, kind of a line drive, and Cougars do a good job of saving it. And that is in. Found that back line. We have tied the game at 5. It was far back of the net there, about 10 feet back, and still hit that back line perfect. Almost got an ace on that one. And that ball is good as Chrisman off of Comet players out of bounds, and Cougars with the ball back in the 1-point lead. Audrey Woofer, senior, serving. And that one is put away by #8. That's Callie Wall. She's a junior. I believe that's the first time we've called Callie's name tonight. Came in the game with 46 kills. Bikey back to serve now for the Comets. Trying to give the Comets a lead. Tipped over the net. And that is blocked by the Cougars. They get the ball back. That's team blocking there. Nice save by the Comets. Bikey got a ball over. Back the other direction though comes Kristen McBride. Well, you don't know who would keep it away on that front line of the Cougars. Bride could do damage up there too. And blocked by the Cougars. Looks like number 9, Katie Wilking. Wilking came in the game with 22 blocks. Spatz was 4th in the league in blocks with 38. Woloski was 5th with 35. Darby, and that's good. Brooklyn Darby, the juniors, having quite a game here tonight. Darby's going to serve now. Mason did have a 1-0 lead in this game. McBride, nothing doing over on Mason's side. McBride with the kill. And a 3-point lead. And Henderson couldn't get it over the net this time. I think Mount Notre Dame was complaining that maybe Mason had players in the net. And then they reversed the call. They did reverse the call. So Ken Gallo and Darren Irby conferred and says, yes, it is the Cougars' ball. And what do they call? Push, I think, on that side, yeah. So 11-8. Tarani serving for the Comets. Into the net. 4-point lead now for the Cougars. Trying to wrap this thing up in 3 games. Hendrickson, nice save by Darby. Back the other way to Luckett. I'm sorry. Oh, over the net. That looked like by Chloe Warburton. First off, there's a good save there, and Warburton kind of over her back. Just pulled that thing right over the net into an empty spot. Comets trying to get back within 2 now. Papa Wells serving. How strong is Carly Hendrickson? Wow. She getting in the right position. She just is very, very hard to return those balls. That's why she came in at 358 kills. That's out. Mason side out, ball back. And good job of Henderson getting the ball over. Some problems there. This time, though, Cougars cannot block it. Lockett gets the kill. Couldn't block it. Back to live action here. And pushed right over the net here by Hendrickson. Big long reach, and she gets up so high, but she can control the direction of the ball so well. And that is out. Four-point lead now. Back to live action here. And Darby went the other direction this time, and that was out of bounds also. So Mason's going to call a timeout. Talk this over with. We're going to have playback times of this contest. If you watch on your screen, it will come up to you very quickly. We do stream them live. Tuesday the 13th, 10:30 p.m. Wednesday the 14th, 10 o'clock a.m. Thursday the 15th, 5 o'clock p.m. Saturday the 17th, 9 o'clock p.m. And Sunday the 18th at 2 o'clock p.m. You can see us on Cincinnati Fell by Optics Spectrum. Or you can go to the ICRCTV.com where we are streaming live, and you can see it anytime on that too. We've got a lot of sports stuff to show you, a lot of community things to show you too. But don't miss seeing the Doughboy story. It's a great story. You can see it. And that was by Allie Chrisman. Gives the Cougars a 6-point lead. Hendrickson back serving. She came in with 24 aces among her many accomplishments. Just tipped over. And that ball is put down by Annie Lockett, the senior. Mason with the point. You know, you don't see a whole lot of, first time, you don't see a whole lot of serving aces in games with the caliber of teams that we have here. Because these teams are so good, they've got the people in that back line that can return them. So that's why you don't see as many aces as you would see maybe some other games against maybe weaker opponents. Two class volleyball teams here. Darby. And put away by Megan Wolosky. Giving her Cougars a 7-point lead. Well, when I said we don't have very many aces, we have one right there. That's by Ava Wolf. Her timeout called by the Comets. Well, like I said, it's rare. I think tonight we maybe have had at least, oh, maybe no more than about 8 or 9 the whole game tonight. 20-12 now with the Cougars in the lead. Said they will finish up 2 games at home at Mount Notre Dame High School, Springboro and Notre Dame Academy. Mason will be, you think this game is tough for the Comets. They get to go to Seton, play the Seton Saints on Thursday, and then they finish up at home Saturday 17th with Turpin. And then they take a little time off. Both teams will take about a week off then before they play in the first round of the section, or second round of the sectionals. Nice little tip by McBride. Saves the ball there from Mount Notre Dame. And And put down by Katie Wilking, the sophomore. As Audrey Wolfer back to serve now for the Cougars. 4 points away from wrapping this up for tonight. Brooklyn Darby says, no, I don't want to wrap this up tonight right away. I want to play a little bit longer there. Nice kill for her. Ella Baiki. And that is out. So now the Cougars are they gave the score to the wrong team. There you go. 3 points away. Nice job by Baiki saving that one. McBride, that's blocked. Come back the other direction. Katie Wilking again puts it away. So the sophomores had 2 kills now in the last couple minutes. Allie Crispin now serving. And Ken Gallo's down there talking to the Mason coaches. All right, satisfied with what's going on, so ready to get this game going again here. McBride right over the net. So now we have come to game and match points for the Cougars. Crispin serving. Mason gets the point. The Comets are still alive. Score 24-14. Brooklyn Darby's had quite a night here tonight. Serving. And blocked by the Comets. Back within 9. Nice job down there, looked like by number 4, Chloe Warburton. And put away by Katie Wilking, who's had quite a couple minutes here, enough to win the game for Mount Notre Dame and win the match. Your final here on the third game, number 3, was 25-16. So the Cougars win in 3. They go to 15-2 on the season. The Comets drop to 12-5 on the season. As we said, both teams get a first-round bye in the playoffs. The Comets will be playing at Lakota West, the Cougars at Lakota East. So that'll be starting in about a week or so. We're going to find out if we'll be out there to some of these games with the tournaments. We usually are. Lakota West and East host a lot of games out there, and they usually have us out there. ICRC Friday night football, though, Loveland at Milford. You can see that game. So your final tonight at Mason High School. Mount Notre Dame wins in 3 games, 3-0. For Josh and the entire great ICRC crew, and Jason Dudley, our main man, back at the office there. This is Bill Brett saying goodbye from Mason High School.